Let me begin by I'll summarize that in one word. It's, pleasure. It is the accessible, seductive, just enjoyable Bordeaux red grape. It it's inviting, uh, pleasant. If you want to be challenged, like if you want a wine to fight back at you, don't buy Merlot. But if you want to if you want to enjoy something in a red wine, I think Merlot is the ticket. And I've been a strong believer in that for many years. Uh, if you grow Merlot carefully and you make it carefully, it can be a very ageable wine as well, and it can be complex. But it always has that forward fruit and that more gentle structure that, it invites you in. And it doesn't require a lot of aging. Ours will age the way we make them for up to 10 years. I've been drinking 2002s myself the last 6 months, and they're delightful. They're in a really nice spot after 10 or 12 years. So they don't have to be just early drinking wines. Well, I like to call them the wimpy grape. They don't they don't suffer environmental insults, gladly. Whether it's harsh winters or pests or hot summers or herbicide overdrift or something, they shrink and cower a little bit. Instead of Cabernet is so resilient and strong. It's a real sturdy grape, so you have to treat Merlot a little more carefully, and don't stress it as much with deficit irrigation. And I think you can also grow a little higher crop of Merlot to make the style that Merlot wants to be for us. You don't need to cut it down to 2 tons an acre. It's happy at 3.5 to 4.5, and can make tremendous, exciting wine. It's not as tricky as Pinot Noir or some other things. I think it's a pretty straightforward process. You don't usually have to worry about over extraction. Careful with your fermentation temperatures and skin contact time, but it doesn't have any bad habits, I guess I'd say. Pretty straightforward. It's not prone to form like stinky, meaty off aromas or anything like that. I think just have good cellar discipline and accentuate the fruit, because that's one of its strong points. It's not the kind of savory or funky aromas that you really look for in Merlot. So in that way, it's kind of like the straight ahead, easy to drive car that, it's not a sporty model. So